welcome back to my channel. My name is Mbali Tikhatebe and I am your host for Power Circle Conversations. Yay! In today's conversation, I wanted to speak about something that I recently learned, or I think I've always known, but I recently had like an even in-depth revelation about it, and that is quality over quantity. So let's get right into it. Okay, guys, so I don't have like proper like points and whatever that I actually wanted to hash out, but I wanted to have a conversation with people about this because I've realized a lot of people give up on doing things and on starting things or on continuing with things because of the quantity side of things, right? And these are usually things that have to do with your purpose. So I'm not just speaking about things like your things that you do because you have to do, like a job that you have because you have to have that job and whatever. Usually if that doesn't succeed in whatever way, if it doesn't succeed, if sales you don't make them the way that you need to or whatever, or you don't get the validation you need to get or you wished you could get, usually because it's not your purpose, it would not touch you as bad. Like you would understand that like this job is just tough. I just need to figure out how to make a better way to make sure that this job actually works out for me so that I can keep my work. You know what I mean? Like you'll think about things in that way. But as soon as you get to a point of being like, this is actually my purpose, this is where I'm meant to be, this is almost like what I was designed for, this is something that gives me like serious fulfillment, being consistent in anything like that is very difficult if you're not getting validation, because usually the things that God places on our hearts that are actually our fulfillment, or things that fulfill us, or are things that are our purpose, because remember we are on this planet for a reason and God is the one that reveals what those reasons are. Every time we figure out or we find those reasons as to what really is our purpose, those things are never the same as the next person. And as human beings, because we are social beings, even if you're an introvert, you are still living in a society and you are meant to be social amongst people in society. So because we are social beings, there's a piece of validation that we actually need from other human beings. Okay, not that we shouldn't be reliant obviously on opinions, and we understand all of the self-esteem conversations, but there is a level of validation we are meant to get from people. There is a level of belonging, sense of belonging that we are meant to get from other people, that gives us fulfillment from being amongst other people. There's like, that's why we try to maintain like a certain standard so that we're all like fitting into the standard, and it gets to a level where it becomes toxic, but there's a certain level of it that is very healthy that we shouldn't be getting away from, right? Like I realized that because I tell myself, oh, not that I tell myself, but I've picked up that I am an introvert, I will let myself sink into a space of loneliness off of the understanding that I'm an introvert, forgetting that because I'm a human being, I am a social being. So I do need to interact with human beings, and I need to find a way to be doing that. So I started being intentional about it, but things like that. So because we are social, there's a struggle with your purpose and with expressing the purpose, because God will not give you a purpose that is exactly the same as somebody else's, and therefore you will be alone. You will be alone in that purpose. You will be given people that will guide you. You will be given people that will love you in that journey. You will be given people that will help you exude it, will help you express it, externalize it. There will be people that help you take it out, all right? Because God will not need you to do something and not offer provision for it, right? So there will be a society that will be there for you, but for the most part, the people that you will be expecting to be supportive of you will not be there. For the most part, the people that you'd be expecting would be understanding of it would not be there. So majority of the beginning of your purpose, you'd have to do it on your own, and there will be a time where the people that are close to you are going to catch up, and then finally see that actually you were designed to be doing this type of thing, right? There is nothing wrong with people rejecting you because you are following your purpose. There's nothing wrong with that because it's not their purpose. So don't hold resentment of people that don't understand what's going on with you. And I'm saying this for people that are struggling with this with their parents, struggling with this with their close friends, struggling with this with family members and whatever. Because when it comes to like colleagues and acquaintances and whatever, we understand. But when it's really close people, we struggle to understand when they don't understand exactly the depth of where they're coming from, you know? So I'm saying there is nothing wrong with them not understanding where you are coming from with this purpose because it is yours, it is not theirs. And so the journey of following your purpose gets quite lonely. Everybody, we feel, okay, not everybody, but we generally feel safer doing things that other people are doing too. We feel safer saying I'm going to varsity after high school as well because that's that's what everybody is doing. You don't feel safe saying I'm going to sit at home and figure it out, like, because that's not what majority of people are deciding to do. So generally we like going into the place that's going to feel safer because you've seen an example of it before and it then seems right and seems like the path that must be done. Your purpose is not going to do that to you. It's going to deviate you from the journey that everybody else, or the route that everybody else is taking. It's really going to pull you away from that, and it gets uncomfortable. It makes you feel like a bit of an outcast, right? And it's not something that is comfortable for us. So with that, I need us to hold on to the thought of quality over quantity, because when I say God gives you provision for your purpose, gives you people in alignment with your purpose that are going to help you because you are a social being and he understands that, and he's going to give you people that are going to help you move forward in your purpose. When I say that, I say it with actually trying to get you to understand that it's okay to be doing things on your own, especially the journey of pursuing your purpose, with understanding that the focus must be on the quality above the quantity. And I've obviously, yes, I've seen this in so many directions already before, but I saw it even more vividly in my last vision board workshop, where I really pushed so much for tickets, and then that worked out. But the day before I got cancellations, and the morning of I got cancellations, and by the time I was stepping into the event, it was like a tiny group of us. And I almost, the day before when I was starting to get like the cancellations, I called the ladies. When I was confirming with the ladies, I was just like, make sure you look pretty because we're going to take pictures and we're gonna, I'm gonna vlog this situation. And this was me trying to put out in oxygen that this is going to happen, because I'm sitting on the quality of what's been going on, the quality of the depth of this thing. The whole year I have been investing in myself. I've been investing in my vision board. I've been investing in my self-development. I've been investing in my spirituality. I've been investing in my relationships, romantic and friendships, and with my parents, and with like all type of relationships that I'm in. I've been investing in unlearning certain things. I've been investing in learning information. I've been investing a whole lot in myself in different ways. I've been investing in trying new things, so many different things, right? That I've been investing in, that I was like, the quality of who I am right now is worth hosting this event. And I have an understanding and I have a belief that the quality of the people that I'm going to meet on that day, even if it's just one person, is going to be what I'm supposed to be dealing with at that time. And when I tell you, that is exactly what happened. That is exactly what happened. It happened to the point of, it got me so emotional when I sat back and I thought about it, because I was like, I was so worried about the quantity of this and the quantity of it. I was genuinely worried because of what it would look like on the outside, right? But for me personally, I wasn't necessarily worried because I knew what I had to offer, but I was like slightly just like, but what's it going to look like if just one person shows up? you know? But okay, it wasn't just one person, but also I had to be like, okay, but the quality of the person that I am right now is worth hosting this. And I got to the event and we started it with the ladies, and the quality of the ladies that I was dealing with at the event was top tier. That we started speaking about how in alignment this event was for all of us, and how it made sense that, this is actually my fourth event, and that's why there's this, and this is actually this, and that's why that's, and the one lady is just like, I wrote this down and now this is connecting with that. Like, there was just so many things that were in just alignment and that were just touching each individual, that confirmed for me that there was really supposed to be that group of people that day. There was supposed to be that conversation that I had to offer that day. There was supposed to be those specific ladies to interact with each other that day, and there was supposed to be that type of confirmation that they were offering each other and offering me, the validation they were offering each other and offering me. There was just a lot of things in alignment. Like, if I looked at it from the outside of being like, what are other people going to think of me, it didn't necessarily look right, or it didn't really look right. But when I looked at the detail, the quality of the situation that happened from the event, I realized that what I'm doing with my purpose, I really am expressing. I really am getting the chance to take out. What I'm doing with my purpose, the conversations I'm trying to have with people through my purpose, that continues to grow as well. It's not one-sided, right? It continues to grow, and I continue to try to work on it and stuff like that. But at that moment, that's what it was supposed to do. Like, I went back home, I was so full, I was so fulfilled, because I did what I was meant to do on that specific day. And my friend was mentioning that if it was her, she would have like canceled and be like, okay guys, no, not enough people are showing up, so let's just leave the whole event and we'll postpone it to another day, or this or that, and giving refunds and stuff like that, right? And I'm trying to encourage, okay, what I'm saying right now, I'm trying to instill that when it is your purpose, when you do feel that it is your purpose, realize that it must be the quality over quantity. Because I'm saying it because quantity is not going to show up when you need it to show up. Quantity is not going to show up when you think it should be showing up. I will release a video that I feel like, oh my goodness, yes, this is going to be great, and get like 11 views for 3 weeks. And over that video, get DMs on social media about how, I've been going through this and that, and this specific video changed my point of view. This specific video helped my mental health. This specific video helped me get through this moment. This specific video did this, did that. And I'm just like, but there was like 11 views. So, and then I realized quality over quantity. So yes, 11, but in that 11, the quality of the humans that came to it were actually people that needed to hear it in that moment, over the quantity that I want to see over my analytics. I was speaking to my mentor the one time, and she was talking, yes, about like YouTube, and there was this person that was on the Oprah show at one time, and he was at that time releasing videos. So he was a relationship expert, I guess. What's a relationship? What? Hey, a relationship like a relationship person, I don't know, what do they call them? I don't know, relationship therapist, like, I don't know, matchmaker type of person. So he's like that. So he was giving out relationship advice on his content, and he had on his platform actually, and he had clients that, would personally come to him, and he would have to like help them in terms of navigating their relationships. Relationship coach, that's the word I was looking for. So he's a relationship coach. So he would coach people on relationships. And he had this one lady that he was coaching for free. And it was a success. That situation was a success. And he started a YouTube channel. And for a period of 8 months, he had 10 views. Consistently, for 8 months, he had 10 views. In the 10, he said 5 was his mom. I don't know how, but 5 was his mom. So maybe mom logged in with different email accounts or something, or mom was making sure that like specific friends were watching or something. But 5 was mom. 4 was friends. Yes, 5 was mom. 4 were his friends, and the 5th one was Oprah. How that happened? That free lady that he was coaching for free, not the free lady, what, the lady that he was coaching for free was actually part of Oprah Winfrey's team. And there was a time where Oprah wanted to have a relationship coach and wanted to interview someone, and this lady was like, actually, I've worked with this guy and he's pretty great, and I think check out his content. If you think he's good enough, then bring him up onto the show. And for the whole she actually said that he just started a channel and right. So for the whole 8 months, this guy is actually getting that 1 view from Oprah, and then the one time she asks for him to come onto the show, and obviously then the channel takes over or like blows up from there. So that's what happens when you are dealing with your purpose. It's the quality of what you have going on for you at that point in time. It's the quality of what you have at that time that beats quantity over and over and over and over and over. It always beats quantity. I always revert back to my business, my nail business, and I look at my clients and I'm just like, not a lot of people get to interact with women like this. Like, how do these people want to see me every time and talk to me every time and relate with me like this and open up to me like this and help me out like this and show up for me like this? Like, I really have top tier clients, and I wish I could be exaggerating, but my clients are like creme de la creme. Like they like top of the, they like cherry on top. They are the ice cream to the milk. Like, I don't know, they are a level of women that I just look at and I'm like, how did I get these people? And it has been like that from the very beginning. When I started doing nails in 2010, there has been like a very small group, like a handful of people that were not meant to interact with me. Our energies were not aligning. But I promise you, since then to this day, even the women that I'm no longer providing my services to, obviously, because as my business continues to go and as I continue to change and add things, I'm removing certain things, and which means that not everything in my business will be in alignment with every single human being. But even those women, I sit back like, and I'm just like, I miss this person and I miss that person, I miss that, and I can't believe I had the opportunity to interact with them, and I can't believe I had the opportunity to be aligned with them, and all of that. So that's where I see how important the quality part of things over quantity really is. So just in closing of this whole video, I want to again emphasize on that when you are living or when you are moving in your purpose, and your purpose will be many different things, okay? I don't want to specifically say that a purpose will be that business. Like, people's purposes are so vast and so different. Number one, remember that your purpose is not like other people, so you will not be in an environment that you wish you could be, in terms of the validation that you wish you could be getting. You will not be in that, okay? The second thing is not to have animosity towards the people that you wished could have support into what you're doing, because people have a vision or a view of you, and then there is what God instilled in you, right? And then the third thing is to focus on the quality of who you are and what you're doing in your purpose, and the quality of the people you will be interacting with in your purpose, because your purpose will always be aligned with other people. Your purpose will always be aligned with helping somebody else. Your purpose will always be aligned with doing better for other people, okay? Because God made us to human amongst each other. So your purpose will never be for you to survive in your own little corner doing your own thing without any giving to no other human being. So your purpose will always be connected to others. So worry about the quality that you're getting from doing that in what you are giving to the people, and the people that you are being given to interact with. Worry about the quality of the people that God has given you provision using. Yeah, the provision that God has given for you through people. Worry about that quality. Worry about that quality. And yeah, that's basically what I was saying. I learned it so vividly from what I was currently doing in the vision board, the ladies vision board workshop that I recently had. And there's so many things that I also learned it through having the YouTube channel that I have, and how it hasn't like blown up or anything, but the response that I'm getting is so personal and is so in alignment with my purpose. It is continuing to show me that I'm not doing this like just for just, but I am doing it because God requires me to do it. And there's the specific people that he knows need to hear certain information, and they might be impacted by hearing it from me, you know what I mean? And I will be impacted by expressing it to them. Get it? You get it. You get it. So yes guys, that's all that I have for you today. I hope you understood what I was saying, my ramble. The thing is, it came to me as like this very vivid, fast idea. I decided not to sit and prepare it out, because if I did that, I wasn't going to do this video today, because the idea just came right now. And I hope we got something from it. But yeah, otherwise, thank you so much for watching this video and coming to the end of it. I do personal vision board workshops, so if you missed my last vision board workshop, I do have personal vision board workshops that I do for 100 Rand. Oh yes, and we get on a call together, and you take out your kids and do like all the work that is going to help you to have a vision board that is actually going to be successful, a vision board that is actually going to work for you, a vision board that is not going to turn into wallpaper, a vision board that's going to be specific to your dreams and your plans, a vision board that's going to be in alignment with what God wants for you and how he wants to express and show who he really is through you in your current self. So that's, yeah, we can have that conversation, right? Yes. Okay. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I will see you in my next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, do comment, share the video. Somebody needs to hear it, and I'll see you in my next video.